สวัสดีค่ะ ดิฉันนางสาวปณิดา สุตนนท์61190240382 ค่ะ The necessity of education. The single greatest gift you can give yourself is your education. Much better over time than if you use your life experience in order to achieve the same level of education that you can pack into 2, 4, or 5 years of an undergraduate education. On the college level is a college education must require a hefty investment of time and many upfront but the payoff. The mean that a 1-year degree in a technical field will supply a modest boost from the high school diploma when it comes to earning ability, but an associate degree will provide an even better boost. You will see an even more significant improvement in earning ability when you cumulate it from an aesthetical degree to bachelor's degree that students, however, who remain in school from graduation students often find a master's degree even further adjust their lifetime earning ability. Your level of education will get your foot in the door when it comes to certain jobs, and your lack of education will never you far more than a leg of the way will limit you in many classes. Even if you perform for the job that would use your specific degree, you might find the having a degree and the give you boost over the capacity of the same position, becoming more and more necessary in today's business climate is college degree.
สวัสดีค่ะ ดิฉันนางสาวชนาดาวานุ61902240803 The necessity of education. The single greatest gift you can give yourself is your education. Much better over time than if you use your life experience in order to achieve the same level of education that you can pack into 2, 4, or 5 years of an undergraduate education. On the college level is a college education might require a hefty investment of time and money upfront, but the payoff. This means that a 1-year degree is a technical field will supply modest boost of a high school diploma when it comes to earning ability, but an associate degree will provide an even better boost. You will see an even more significant improvement in earning ability when you cumulative of graduate students often find that a master's degree even further adjust their lifetime earning ability. Your level of education will get your foot in the door when it comes to certain job, and your leg of education will narrow. You are more than a leg of way will limit you in many questions, even if you are prefer for a job that was use your specific degree. You might find that having a degree at all gives you a boost over other candidacy for the same position, becoming more and more necessary in today's business climate in a college degree.
สวัสดีค่ะชื่อนางสาววิรวรรณโสภา611902406441ค่ะ The necessity of education the single greatest gift you can give yourself is your education much better over time that if you use your right experience in order to achieve the same level of education that you can pack into 2, 4, or 5 years of an undergraduate education on the college level is the college education must require a hefty investment of time and money often but the payoff. This means that a one-year degree in a technical field will supply a modest boost from a high school diploma when it comes to earning ability, but an associate's degree will provide an even better boost. We'll see an even more significant improvements in earning ability when you cumulative from an associate degree to a bachelor degree. Those students, however, who remains in school for graduate study often might as a matter degree even further adjust their lifetime earning ability. Your level of education will get your foot in the door one income to certain job and your legs of education will narrow you far more. That's a legs of way will limit you in many cases. Even if you are prefer for a job as what use your specific degree, you might find as having a degree as or give you a boost over other candidates for the same position, becoming more and more necessary in today's business climate is a correct degree.
The necessity of education. The single greatest gift you can give yourself, your education. Much, but the COVID time, the year you use your life experience in order to accept themselves love of education. This you can pack into 4 or 5 years of and to get to it. Education on the college, live a college. Education might
My guests require a lifting enhancement of Tim and Minnie. Upfront, but the payoff leave mean this a 1 year distance. In a Themis fish will suffer a modest blow from a his school if room in is come to among a music bus and a safety. This will flourish, and if Mr. Bush, you will see, and if most significant, him for women is ironing, a wearing, when you come visionary from an assumption, Kiska through a better gear, trusting, however, who remains in school forgets your school of Ken, Fister a mother, digger if further, a digest, dry leaf gown, a bell. Your gift of education will get your foot in the door when it comes to can win job, and your list of education will a crowd. Your farm margins a race of why will infamous. You are in my case. Even if you are for a job can wash your scenery. Your special degree. Your mean fish can helping a digger as of give you a boost. Over get candy for the some brother. Becoming most necessary into the business coming a college degree. Thank you.
สวัสดีค่ะดิฉันนางสาวเรียอาชยาธารหัสนักศึกษา 611-906-41187 The necessity of education The single greeting gift you can give yourself is your education much better over time than if you use your life period in order to achieve the same level of education that you can pack into 2, 4, or 5 years of an undergrad education on the college level is a college education. My request a healthy investment of time and money upfront, but the price of this means that a 1 year's degree in a theoretical find will supply a modest boost from a high school diploma when it comes to learning ability, but an associate's degree will provide an even better boost. You will see an even more significant improvements in learning ability when you cumulative from an associate's degree to a bachelor's degree to students, however, who remain in school for graduate studies often find that a master degree even further adjust their lifetime learning ability. Your level of education will get your foot in the door when it comes to current job, and your list on education will narrow. You find more than a lack of way will limit you in many cases, even if you are prepared for a job that won't use your specific degree. You might find that having a degree as all gives you a boost over other candidates for the same position, becoming more and more necessary in today's business climate. Is a college degree